drive through my neighborhood, I don't see any young black cops, police officers working. When I go through my neighborhood, I would like to know why I don't see any young black men working. Why? And don't tell me that all our kids are not qualified. Why? I'm so pissed off at black. See, I'm a descendant of slaves. So you know, when we were slaves, we always worked. And I'd like for all us to work again.
Very good question. A big part of what we have to do if we're going to make the progress is get everybody working. And one of the whole projects, and a good point, when we were rebuilding the Red Line South, we reached new levels of community participation in employment as well as in minority and women-owned businesses and contracting, record numbers. And that then became the established practice throughout all the CTA work. And you're exactly right. If we're going to see the type of progress we want to see, and it's not just in the public hiring, but it's also in the public work that has to be done, that we need to get people back to work and also give them the skills. And one of the things that we're in Malcolm X right now, and it is now converting our community colleges to help people get exactly the education they need and the skills for the jobs that are coming to Chicago. You're exactly right about what we got.
CHA is sitting on about $440 million of unspent money, taxpayers' money, while the city is struggling about talking about the different ways to use our money, our taxpayer money. We are in a political warfare with you guys. You are not from the city of Chicago. You do not represent the natural citizens of Chicago, because you have a plan for transformation. And your plan for transformation is a plan for our elimination. Yeah. You have taken away our streets, our schools, you closed our homes, right? Bright schools, our children can't go across the street to that school. They have to be bused to Chinatown, but yet you have dog trainers over there. You know what I mean? So this is a disgrace. But what we're talking about here is the money that you are holding on in these properties. It's over 10,000 vouchers out there waiting for you to use to place these people, but you're not doing that.
Okay, I got you don't care, but I'm going to say something. I want you to know, you bring up a very good point, because the resources have not moved like they needed to move. Absolutely true. That's why I've told them explicitly, both on the vouchers as well as the places available that are open, that have been rehabbed and need to get open. I'd like you to sit and talk to him, because I think you would see what they have planned for the next 6 months to get all that moving. Because you are right, based on the plan for transformation, CHA has additional resources that have not been moved. That's absolutely true, and it's totally unacceptable given the white line.
So I want to address not only Rahm but McCarthy. I don't think that, I think we spend way too much money on police and not enough on the community.
Yeah.
I think that I, as a young black person, do not feel safe with police. Yeah. You do not serve me, you do not serve my purposes. Two stories for you, Rahm. When I moved to Chicago, I heard that you were closing 50 schools. I was going to DePaul University. You gave public money to my school to make a new arena that I did not want, and I fought in a campaign against. Number one. Number two, I went home that night after I heard about that and heard that you were closing 50 schools, laying off teachers, and then when I was at work, I heard that they were hiring more police officers. How does that make sense? I work at a school as a restorative justice coach.
Yeah.
We decreased suspensions by 56%. We don't have a librarian, but we have two full-time police officers. Why do we have no librarian in a public CPS school, but two